Hey, Dark Steve here with another achievement guide. This is the token experience on the South Park game. So for this one you need to finish the game on the hardest difficulty. And the way you do that is you need to make your skin black when you first start the game. So this one can be done literally at the very start when you're designing your character. It asks what skin colour you would like. You've got to choose the darkest black possible at the end. I'm not actually quite sure how this affects the game because it doesn't affect combat. It just affects your general area, so I think more enemies spawn, possibly. That could be what it is, but I couldn't tell you 100% what that actually affects. The other part of the achievement is that you have to choose Mastermind, and I have seen some comments about some people worried about whether the training fights count. They don't. It's once you get to the point where you fight the 6th graders for the first time, it asks you what difficulty you want to be, and you choose Mastermind. If you choose a different one, you won't get the achievement, but previous to that, any fights, don't worry about, they don't count. It's once you've reached the 6th graders. So that's basically what you've got to do to get the achievements. Now, I'll go through a few tips and tricks that I went through. For a start, like the classes I chose. So I started with a blaster to try and do fire damage, because it's quite key to try and do all the status type things where you freeze them, scratch them, make them bleed, set them on fire, things like that, which is why for the same reason the second class I chose was an Elementalist. And the third one, the most important, was the Plant Master. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Plant Master, I think. The reason that one's most important is because as soon as I got that, I just used all of the Plant Master's attributes, all of their attacks, especially Sweet Scent and Nature's Gift. Sweet Scent allows you to attract one of their players, one of the enemies, and lets them play on your team for a couple of turns or until they're snapped out of it by being hit, but really is massively overpowered. And the other one is Nature's Gift, which is the superpower, the main superpower of the Plant Master, and basically allows you to revive any teammates that's downed and also heal all of your team. Now, you might think that sounds pretty bad because you don't do any damage, even though it's your super, but honestly, it's massively overpowered in the fact that anybody who's down, you could literally be the last one standing, and you've got your super and you revive everyone and you're back to full strength, which is absolutely brilliant and helps you out a ton. So make sure you choose that one. It's, like I say, in my opinion, it's the best and helped me a lot in the game. Some other advice I would give you is heal as much as possible. So if you've got a character with the healing ability, just keep using it. So like have one main healer, whereas the other ones are your attackers, because you can take a lot of damage when you're on Mastermind. And the other two difficulties are quite easy and you can beat them quite easily, but this one you need to heal as much as possible because they do quite a bit of damage. I would also carry at least 5 revives in each match. It doesn't have to be, but basically the new kid, whenever he goes down, he's going to be your main guy. If he goes down, especially if you're abusing the Nature's Gift, you need him to come back to life and then he can revive everybody else. He's going to be your main guy. You just need to keep him alive as much as possible, and if he's downed, you want to get him up. Don't worry about too much about the other ones. But whilst we're talking about the other characters, the 3 that I used most of the time was Cartman, Call Girl, and the Human Kite. Call Girl is again another one that I found massively overpowered in the fact that she can attack anywhere on the field. So she could be right at the back where she's not going to get damaged. She could still attack the other side of the field and do quite a bit of damage as well. Doing a phone destroyer attack, so use her whenever possible. Cartman and the Human Kite are kind of like preferences. You can swap and change them with other ones as well. But Cartman, just for the damage he does and the fact he can bleed, and the Human Kite was used a lot because of his defense defense move that boosts the defense of everyone else. So they're my main tips. Also, abuse statuses when you can, like I say, make them bleed, make them electrocuted, whatever you can do to get them statuses so they get more and more damage each time. Obviously the attraction one being the best, like I mentioned before. But like I say, that's my tips and tricks. I think that kind of covers everything. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And just good luck to you. Don't worry, it's not too hard. You will get it. Like, I completed it within 2 days, so probably about 10 hours to be honest of gameplay, and I got the achievement, so it's not too hard, nothing to worry about. So I hope this guide helped out. If it does, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.